Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start off this look using a highlighting primer. Since I'm not using any foundation, I'm going to use this to give my skin just a little bit of sheen. After applying the primer, I'm going to put a little bit of liquid concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm going to blend that in with a fluffy brush from Real Techniques. Next, I'm going to apply the concealer in the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and in the center of my chin. I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend that in just to make things move a little bit faster. Now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with a light powder. And I'm also going to lightly set the other areas where I applied the concealer. To contour today, I'm going to use a bronzing primer. I'm just going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand and then use a Real Techniques buffing brush to put that in the hollows of my cheeks. So this is going to give just almost a color wash. This whole look is going to be really shimmery and shiny and really blend together. So I really want to use something that's not going to be too dramatic on the contour. And now I'm moving into a powder bronzer. I'm going to be using the darker side here, and just big loose motions to really emphasize that shadowing without being too drastic. And then with the lighter color that has more shimmer, I'm going to use this almost like a blush just to give some warmth to my face. Next, I'm applying a shimmery cream blush to the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to go ahead and set that with a shimmery powder blush. Moving on to eyebrows. I have a couple of videos about doing my brows that you guys can check out, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing currently on my routine. And all I'm using is a brow kit. It's a cake brow kit from NYX. And I use the darker color on the tail end of my brow. I'm just filling that in with a dense flat brush, and then use the lighter color in the kit to fill in the front of my brow, giving it the ombre effect. I like using this flat brush because I can really turn it on its side to get the angle and fill in some of the very small spots in my brow. Now I'm taking Benefit's Stay Don't Stray Concealer Primer, and I'm using that to carve out my brow. I'm also going to go ahead and use it for its intended purpose and use it as an eyelid primer. I do like to outline the top of my brow as well, just to give it a really crisp, clean look. After blending that out on the top of the brow, I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel and just apply that to the full eyebrow, make sure the hairs all stay in place. Sometimes I want my arch to be just a little bit more dramatic, so I'll go back through with a pencil liner. This is from NYX, and just add a little bit more volume to the top of my brow. This cut crease, I'm going to use a light brown as my transition color. Just apply that from my crease up towards my brow bone with a fluffy brush. To define my crease, I'm taking a pencil brush with a dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm creating a line at my natural crease in my eye. To blend out the crease color, you're just going to take a little bit more of your transition color on the fluffy brush and start to use a windshield wiper motion back and forth, little circles out towards the outer corner of the eye. To highlight the brow bone, I'm just taking a soft white eyeshadow and blending that from the brow bone down to the transition color. Now for the cut in the cut crease. Taking a white eyelid primer, I'm going to go ahead and run that all over my eyelid up to the crease color. On top of the white primer, I'm taking a shimmery champagne shadow and a little bit of a gold shadow on a flat brush that's wet with setting spray. I'm just going to go ahead and pat that on top of that primer to give a really strong, bright color. And to redefine the crease, I'm taking a tiny bit more of the crease color and some more of the transition color back on the fluffy brush, windshield wiper motions. I'm now taking a thick liquid eyeliner pen to create the beginning of my cat eye. I'm using this thick pen just to get a really nice bold line across my eyelid, and it just makes things move a little faster. I'm going to take the tail end of the cat eye, just extend that from my upper lash line outwards, and then I'm taking a much finer pen to fill in the outer tail and connect it right to the corner of my eye. And to really sharpen up the edges of the tail, I'm taking a little bit of concealer on a detail brush and just making that point as fine as possible. I'm not going to be wearing falsies with this look, so I want to make sure that my eyelashes have a really good curl before applying mascara. Now I'm using my mascara that I've been loving lately. It's Lash Sensation. I just think it gives your lashes such a dramatic look without having to wear falsies. It's awesome. With such a heavy look on the top of the eye, I want to make sure to balance it a little bit with some mascara on my under eye. And now to highlighting. I'm taking a liquid highlighter from NYX and applying that to the cheekbones, my temple, a little bit of my Cupid's bow on the bridge of my nose, and my forehead and chin. And now on a fan brush, I'm taking some powder highlighter to emphasize the highlight. Again, since we have so much going on with the eyes in this look, I'm going to keep the lips really simple and just use a peachy nude lipstick. This is a creamy round from NYX, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of nude lip gloss to give some shine to my lips, make them look a little bit bigger right on top. So here's the finished look. I'm going to show it to you in one light here. Take a look at the eyes and that nice highlight. And in natural light, this is how the look is going to read. Crisp and clean on the eyes, really blended on the contour. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.